Are you religious?
I'm agnostic. There could be a God, but I haven't seen him yet. I've seen more of the devil.
Really?
Right there. He said it was true accounts. That guy must have a fucked up life now.
I don't know. I don't believe in any of that bullshit. Anyway, though, I'm Ryan Reese.
I'm John Randazzo.
And we just saw Eric Bana's new movie, Deliver Us from Evil. And we're coming to you, straight from the theater.
Ha-cha-cha.
Deliver us from evil.
Delivers.
Deliver us. So, Eric Bana is a police officer, New York City. And Olivia Munn's his wife. I think that's, I mean, she could have been in movies that I don't know about, but I think that was Olivia Munn's, like, debut as an actress. Or, I mean, she had the female lead in that movie, no?
It's the first thing I've ever seen.
She was alright. I liked her in it. I mean,
she was good.
She was, I always watch Attack of the Show. I loved Attack of the Show, and I'm glad to see, you know, she's moving on.
I would give her definitely
she did good,
B-.
I think that's fair.
Basically, Lou Ferrigno's successor is a cop in the Bronx, and he has this thing for children being hurt by villains. I think we all do. It's an innate natural thing.
Right.
But he starts coming on these calls where weird stuff happens. They come into this basement, and they figure out this guy has been painting, not scripture, but...
Well, no, mysterious things are happening in homes that they get called to. And there's like, they get called to the zoo because, you know, this lady was like possessed and tried killing her baby. And they find this mysterious painter who keeps painting what looks like over something. And then he, the Iraqi soldiers. We forgot about that in the beginning.
I was getting to that. They find out that they're the Iraqi soldiers. From the beginning, they show a clip of them being possessed by this.
They discover this
spirit.
tomb in Iraq that I guess has this like curse written on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And since they see it, they become possessed or whatever, and they bring that back to New York with them. Eric Bana goes on this huge mystery mission about trying to figure out what's wrong with these people, and he's non-religious because being a police officer, he's seen, you know, God not being there, you know, for all the devastating stuff he's seen. So, but he meets a priest, and together they figure out this whole little mystery. It was just enough for me. That was, because shit like that can be really lame. Cops and demons and exorcism and all that shit. A lot of that can be seriously lame.
The Paranormal Activity people weren't on that, were they? I thought that was produced by somebody that's been making horror.
No, that was produced. This was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. Surprisingly, he produced Pirates of the Carib. He does big movies. This though, I thought it was okay, you know. And he goes through this journey, like, you know, being a busy police officer. He doesn't see his wife a lot and child, and so, you know, there's problems at home, and then problems on the streets, and, you know, he's under a lot of pressure and stress, and trying to figure out this whole demon thing, and it brings him back to God in the end, you know.
Yeah.
And so,
well, if you've seen that kind of shit, you'd probably go to church more than just on Easter. I mean, if some guy's forehead split in front of me, I'd probably start praying a little
Whoever
bit more.
the demon guy was, I don't know his name, but he was good.
Oh, yeah.
He did, like, because he was normal at first, and then possessed, and then semi-possessed, and he could go back and forth and in between. And then at the end, when he's all freaked out and back from being possessed, you know, I thought he was good. And the way they made him up, the forehead cracking and all that shit, that was crazy. He did all that good. He did demon good, then back to regular guy good, you know, creepy guy. That
coming back thing was, I don't know, it was great.
Right.
It was point on. I've only ever experienced emotion like that on Where the Red Fern Grows, where I'm just like, ah!
Right.
Ah! And they're crying, like, ah!
Yeah,
He killed the dog!
Alright, let's wrap this up.
I don't want to talk about it more.
You don't want to? You're
No,
scared?
I do want to talk about it more.
That was a good, like I said, horror thriller. I'm not a huge fan of ghosts. That's my only thing. I mean, but that didn't affect the story. I thought it was okay. Olivia Munn was good. Eric Bana was good. I was glued to the screen. I mean, I think I got my money's worth. So
no, yeah, I would recommend that to my friends.
Awesome.
To my horror buff
Right,
friends.
exactly. I think so. Thriller, good thriller, mystery thriller.
I got a couple friends I'm going to talk to it about. I'm probably going to talk to it about everybody.
Well, I guess that's it for this episode of Straight from the Theater. Make sure to subscribe and comment, like, and share.
Comment in the links, movies that you want us to see and talk about and bullshit in the car with.
And I guess we'll see you next time for Straight from the Theater. I'm Ryan Reese.
I'm John Randazzo.
And we'll see you at the movies.